In north central California, my wife and I found a great piece of bare land we were able to buy and build a house on. At about 2,700-foot elevation on the west slope of the Sierra Nevada, our land backs up to public land that is as wild as nearly any wilderness you're likely to experience. Near the town of Forest Hill, our canyon ranch east boundary falls off into the American River Canyon. With a mix of ponderosa pine, Douglas fir, black, live, and canyon oaks, and madrone trees, along with plenty of manzanita and toyon, the canyon ranch holds an abundance of wildlife from skunks, possums, and tree squirrels to deer, bear, and even mountain lions. One of my favorite hobbies is checking the trail cams that I have set up at different spots on the property. We see gray foxes a lot. They're nocturnal, omnivorous, which means they eat both plants, berries, fruit, and insects, as well as mice and other animals, small animals. One of the most exciting things we see on the camera are black bears. They call them black bears, but in our area we have multiple color phases. They show up as black, blonde, shoot all different colors. Occasionally we'll get a troublesome one. Usually what I call the young hooligans, which are the teenage bears. They're just separating from their parents, and so they're kind of poor behavior models, and oftentimes those are the ones that become so troublesome that I actually will utilize my bear tag that I get every year and go ahead and shoot one to make some winter bear stew. Well, that's a close-up. Probably more than anything else, we get black-tailed deer. I mean, literally, if I set the camera in certain places, I would get dozens of deer pictures every night. In the summertime, the pond is a favorite place for the does and the yearlings, and the occasional small buck. We don't see a lot of big bucks on the property until the November rut comes around, and then we can see some real big ones, which I've got one coming up here in a little bit. That probably the biggest buck I've seen on my property. Oh, and I do have this one clip. This one here, it's not a trail cam. I was parked at the gate, just shut the gate after leaving, and here comes this little guy, this forked horn. This must be why ground blinds work for hunters. My window was open and I was filming him with my cell phone. You know, something's up. Parked in front of the gate, and he comes over, and it's almost like he doesn't want to jump the fence or the gate, so he sees the gate's closed. He's like, well, maybe I'll go some other way. And this is funny. Oh, what the hell is that? That's where he figured out. Maybe he smelled me. What the hell? Something in there. Okay. Got to decide whether it's worth busting through the brush or maybe just walking out the way I came. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go this way. This is the big guy. And because of that guy roaming around in the fall, we often get blessed by this sight in the spring. Some of the predators we get include the coyote, but we don't get too many of those, and rarely get them on the cameras, but the mountain lions are around as well. That's it for now. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to help me build my channel, please subscribe.